Love don't discriminate between sinners and saints. Taste. We keep loving anyway. We laugh and we cry, we break, we make our mistakes.
Nope.
Go
ahead.
This is the game family.
The Gaines family.
What up, Gaines gang? We are about to get into story time, our first story time. And guess what it's going to be about? Our first date. It's going to be a little crazy. So let's get into the video.
So, first date, I finally got her number and I hit her like, okay, well, what you doing? She gave me the time that she was at home, which technically she should have given me the time. She told me she was at home taking a shower. And I'm like, okay, cool. I already gotta go far that way because
Elijah.
think of a bloopers at the end.
Elijah.
I'm like, cool, I already gotta go that way. Because I'm picking my sister up from work. Mind you, she stayed way out in the boonies. So I'm like, okay, well,
It wasn't that far.
99th and Lake Pleasant Drive is far. North Peoria far, like dumb far. Like get off the 101 and drive 25 minutes far. That's far. Anyways, so I swoop to her crib. I pick her up, and she had this tan like blouse on. Can't forget it. I don't remember what color her shorts was, but the blouse, it was a tan blouse. It had like these like shears on it. She was looking very yeah, we're not gonna say that. But yeah, she my wife likes to she likes to make the girls pop because we're keeping it PG-13. So she was making the girls pop. Yeah. And so she gets in the car. Mind you, I got my sister in the car, Mike is in the car,
And mind you, I did not want to meet his family or anything like that. So I'm just going to put that as a, oh my God. Literally, he just told me, I'm picking up my sister. You're going to come with me to pick up my sister. Because we didn't pick her up yet.
Nuh-uh. That was coming back from her house.
Yes. So you picked me up first. And I was like, oh God. And I packed a bag because he said I was going to spend the night.
Mind you, this is our first date. And I told her, well, if I'm picking you up, you stay in the night because you live way too far to just be driving back here again. Like, I drive at the time, well, I still have it, but my baby, La Cienega, it's an 83 Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme, and sometimes, you know, she might break down during the drive. Sometimes she might not. Today happened to be a good day, so it was good. So I pick her up. Then I pick up my sister. So she already knew Mike from the club.
Yeah.
So Mike was no big deal. She met Mike before, but then she met my sister in the car after I picked her up. So in my mind, I'm like, cool, you know what I'm saying? We finna go back to the house. We're gonna have a good time, whatever. So after I pick up my sister, we all in the car listening to music. I get back to the house. I drop Tay off. I drop my sister off, and I drop Mike off. So all at the house, and I'm like, okay, cool, stay here.
Mind you, he just moved in. There was no TV. There wasn't any food. There was not really anything that I would drink. So I'm over here like, so you're gonna come right back? Like, is this like? He said, oh, I'll be real quick. I'm gonna go get my hair cut.
Right.
I was like, do you want me to go with you? He was like, oh no. Stay here, chill out, I'll be back. It'll be quick. Hold on. Why was it 5 hours later? Gang. 5 hours later. Mind you, I was pissed. I started texting my best friend Brandy, my best friend Diama. I was like, I don't know what to do. I'm talking to them for like hours. I told Diama, hey girl, you might have to come pick me up, okay? Because I'm not gonna do this. She said, let's just give it like 15 more minutes, and if he's not there, I will come get you. Because at the time, I did not buy my car yet. And I was like, this ain't right. Like, and he left me in the house with his friend and his sister. They're off doing something else. I just stayed in the room the whole time. I could not believe how horrible this was going. I was just like...
It's a terrible first date, right? Terrible.
Awful.
Anyways, so I showed up after I got my hair cut, you know what I'm saying? And I had to pick up my niece. She didn't know my sister had a daughter.
I didn't know that he was picking up anyone else.
So I picked up my niece from the south side, and then I hit her. I was like, oh, you want some Chinese food? She was like, yeah. I'm like, cool. So, you know what I'm saying? Everybody know if you're on the south side, you get you some long wongs. I mean, you get you some happy food. Long wongs next door. They fire too.
Yes.
So I was like, cool, I'm going to give me some happy food. And I'm going to go stop back at the house. So I get back to the house. I walk in with my niece, and her face kind of like...
Lord Jesus. I was like, he trying to give me the okie doke. No, I do not do. There's nothing...
Stop. Go ahead.
There is nothing wrong with having kids. That is not for me. I personally do not like to date men that have kids because of baby mamas and stuff. So I was like, he didn't tell me that he had a child. His niece looks just like him. I mean, when he was holding her and had the Chinese food in the other hand. Oh, hey, y'all. And I was just looking like, okay, let me go ahead and I'm texting my best friend at the same time.
So while she had this confused, puzzled look on her face,
and he didn't even say anything right away. That's the bad part. He didn't even say anything right away. It was like a good 15 minutes. He had me thinking he had a child, and then he was like, "Oh, this is my niece Sita."
after I proceeded to tell her this is my niece Sita, then she kind of like had a slight relief. But so mind you, I kept her at the crib for 5 hours. So I get back, you know what I'm saying? I finally acknowledge her and be like, oh yeah, this is my niece. So she kind of had some kind of relief, but not really.
Yeah, because I was so pissed.
Right.
Yeah.
So then we proceeded to eat our Chinese food, our happy food, bomb. And then after happy food, you know what I'm saying, we got to chat and I'm like, well, I had told her to bring a swimsuit. You know what I'm saying? You got to take them swimming on the first date because you don't never know. At the time, this before a lot of women had, you know what I'm saying, washable makeup. So you got to make sure you can confirm how she look underneath the makeup. So after, you know what I'm saying, she changed into this swimsuit. I'm like, okay. She knew what she was doing.
I contemplated, okay, I wasn't sure if I wanted to wear this swimsuit or not. Like, I had two swimsuits. And I was like, should I wear this one or should I wear that one? The one that I was contemplating on was the one that was really revealing. And not even, I won't say revealing because it was just sexy. It literally had, it was a one piece, but it had a really nice design.
We're just going to say this. It didn't leave much to the imagination and it was a one piece. So we just go let y'all try to have a visual. And
I had my abs, my lovely up top. I mean, my butt at the time. It was nice, you know. It was nice. It was little, but it was nice.
Little booties matter too.
And I literally was like, I'm just gonna do it. I was like, I'm not gonna change for nobody, and I'm still gonna keep it classy. Nothing is going to happen. It'll be okay.
So we go swimming. We vibing in the pool. We having a good time.
Well, no. Tell them what happened, because I had my towel on. The whole time I had my towel on. And then he was like, let's get into the hot tub. And I was like, whew. And at that point, I was like, I done made a mistake. I shouldn't have worn this.
So we in the hot tub.
I take it off.
She take her towel off. my natural reaction in my head is like, good God. But, you know, I played it cool. Let's go get in the hot tub. So we get in the hot tub, and mind you, she has on this, like she said, this revealing swimsuit. So now I'm just trying to figure out how I can touch her. You know, we've already been talking. So I know we're vibing now. You know, we're having a good time. Conversation is there. And nothing better than a stimulating conversation. Mind you, like I said, I got a mouthpiece, so I can talk. I can talk your ear off, no problem. So we talking, and one thing leads to another. Now, there may have been some fondling that took place.
So,
allegedly.
Let me tell you what happened. We're in the hot tub, and we're talking. He decides he wants to get closer to me. So he was talking about something. I don't even know what you were talking about. It was something
doesn't matter.
That we're talking about body parts. It was something like, what's your like favorite body part or whatever it was. We were saying something like that. And excuse me, literally, he goes and he touches me. And when I mean touches me, I mean it was in a very what's the word? Interesting, inappropriate way. And I was like in shock because I was just like, oh my God, like I don't know what to do.
But she didn't stop me. That's the thing. Mind you, again, this is our first date.
Our first date. And mind you guys, I'm not like, I've been in long relationships.
Y'all don't believe it. She is fast.
Never been fast in my life.
Sit down.
Yeah, no. So anyway, so then he proceeds and he kisses me. And I was like, wow, okay, we're vibing. You know, I was like, you know what?
So where's this going, right?
You know, I was like, okay. And that's when in my head, I was like, I am not spending the night because it can potentially go there.
But mind you, we had already had a conversation earlier, and I told her I wasn't taking her home tonight because it's far.
So I was like, you're going to take me home, right? And he's like, no, I'm not taking you home.
You going to stay tonight.
And I was like, okay, well, I didn't bring no night clothes, which I didn't. I didn't bring any night clothes because I packed a bag of just extra clothes, but I honestly didn't pack night clothes because I really was not going to say I was going to have my friend come pick me back up. And
so then what happened?
And then he proceeds to say, I got some clothes for you. I can give you a big shirt. No biggie.
No problem.
I even have stuff that you can wash with and everything else. And if you need to wash your hair. So I'm like, okay, because at that time I did get my hair wet. And I don't know if we should tell them this.
Okay, so
I think
we're gonna give you all the information. Nah, she's trying to cut it short. We're gonna give you all the information.
No, I think we should do a part 2, depending on how many likes. Yeah. All right. So